Hey, what's up guys, Thomas Roger here. Today in today's video I'm going to show you guys my Ed Sheeran Independent Albums EPs, and I thought of this new mini series like before Subtract. So like each era I'm going to show you guys my Ed Sheeran merch from each era pretty much. And so in today's video I'm going to show you guys the different vinyls and CDs of Ed's independent albums and EPs like Sheeran Lock, and the re-releases as well from his EPs as well. And then in the next collection video I'm going to show you guys my plus collection, and then multiply, divide, number 6 and then equals. And then whenever I get all my Subtracts merch and all the Subtracts physical vinyls and CDs, I'm going to show you guys my Subtract stuff. But in today's video I'm going to show you guys my Ed Sheeran independent albums and EPs. And yeah, let's get straight on the video. Let's go. So firstly, disclaimer, I don't officially own the Orange Room EP. It is copied, burnt on a disc. I'll show you. Look, it isn't the official Orange Room EP, but it's just nice to have the songs on a disc. Well, it doesn't have typical average. Yeah, it doesn't have typical average teen, but I think my favourite song from the Orange Room EP is Typical Average, or I love Addicted, but with Addicted it proves of how you're not born with talent. You know, you work hard for your talent, and with Addicted by Ed Sheeran on the Orange Room EP. And I also love Typical Average as well, but it isn't on here. It isn't copied, burnt on a disc. It is burnt on a disc. It isn't the official Spinning Man disc. And then the next is another copied, burnt on a disc with Ed Sheeran self-titled album. Right here, like the same as Orange Room. Copied, burnt on a disc, not the official one. But I actually do own the Ed Sheeran self-titled album right here. You know, the track list there. 2006 Sheeran Lock. You can tell it is official there. www.edsheeran.com, www.myspace.com/Ed Sheeran. Yeah, I love all the songs on this album. It's pretty much, Ed said this is pretty much his first album. We know Spinning Man was his first ever like project, but Spinning Man was only a demo CD, in which is really hard to find. Well, only like 21 copies ever produced for Spinning Man. But I'm so grateful that I own this right here. From year 2006. I think my favourite songs from Ed Sheeran's self-titled album is Open Your Ears, Billy Ruskin, Spark, Pause, and yeah. You know, I do think we're going to get like Subtract sounds on like different, you know, with Subtract it's going to be like lo-fi acoustic, and it's going to be like beach themed and that, and I do think it could be similar to like Ed Sheeran self-titled or Want Some and that, and yeah, you know, yeah. Also, I decided to take the little thing out, break it. Literally, it is the official disc and the official, like, yeah, like, it is official, guys. The CD, the lyrics and the booklet as well in the CD, which I love so much. The official Ed Sheeran self-titled album, and yeah. Then there's the next CD, Want Some. You know, this is a copied, burnt on a disc. I think this is my favourite independent self-titled independent album by Ed. You know, Want Some, burnt, copied on a disc. And then this is the official real Want Some right here. It's crazy, from the year 2007. Literally the track list there, and then 2007 Sheeran Lock right there, guys. I think my favorite. This is definitely my favorite independent album by Ed. I always like to use these like protective cases, protective sleeves in the CDs. Yeah, you know. So pretty much, it isn't like Self-titled. It's just like that, just like with the EPs and that. Just a little slipcase like that, which I love so much. Yeah, this is my favourite self-titled independent album by Ed Sheeran. Look, self-titled album, independent album by Ed. Yeah. But I think my favourite songs from Want Some is "You Break Me," I'm Glad I'm Not You Need to Cut Your Hair, "Move On," "Two Blocks and a Double Bass," and yeah, which I love so much. And also with "Move On," you know, is a bit of the live "You Need Me" lyrics from a Lone Star and Ed from "Move On." Love it so much. Yes. Next CD, it isn't an Ed project, it is a compilation album, Sounds of the East Coast 2, which does feature Ed Sheeran with, I think, is an unreleased song called Saturday. Ed Sheeran Saturday. Yep, Ed Sheeran Saturday on this CD right here, which I love so much. It used to be on Spotify, or it got taken down, but I do think it's still on iTunes or Apple Music, which I do think this is so rare, incredibly rare to find, that I've only seen one other person with it. Shouts to Calcium Music. He owns this as well, Sounds of the East Coast. When I saw his massive collection, I'm like, what? There's an actual Sounds of the East Coast 2 CD with Ed Sheeran Saturday on it. And yeah, you know, I found it in November of 2019, I think. And yeah, you know, I haven't seen it since on eBay. Everything, yeah. Ed Sheeran Saturday on this. As a collector, you know, these little gems like this, which you like proudly own, like with Want Some and Ed Sheeran's self-titled album as well, it's like, wow. There are some hidden gems, which, yeah, I don't think I paid that much for it either. Like Ed Sheeran Saturday. Yeah. Sounds of the East Coast too. I think it's Suffolk. Yeah, Suffolk and all that. Yeah. I think it's from the year 2008 or 2009, where Ed was like, yeah. So an unreleased Ed Sheeran song on this CD called Saturday, which I think it's just on Apple Music or iTunes now, on streaming services, not online. And yeah, I'm gonna get straight onto the EPs now. So pretty much Ed's first of the 5 EPs, You Need Me EP. I don't know which one I'm going to show you first. So pretty much I don't have the casing of the original Sheeran lock. It is in this one right here, you know. I don't have the original like casing from like with the Want Some or Ed Sheeran stuff, but I've got the disc. Look at that. Ed Sheeran You Need Me EP, Sheeran Lock Limited. I'll show you guys. Hopefully, look at that, like a black, like, Sheeran Lock, and it is the studio version of You Need Me EP, not the acoustic version on streaming services and on the re-release of the You Need Me EP, which I love so much. I think you guys can see You Need Me, Sheeran Lock Limited. On the disc there, at 2009, doesn't even mention about the Gingerbread Man record. So, and also the black, like, yeah, which is crazy. Yes, put it back in the case now. You Need Me EP. I think my favourite song of this EP has to be You Need Me, I Don't Need You, you know, or maybe. I love all the songs, The City, Sunburn, Be Like You, So, but yeah, You Need Me, I Don't Need You has to be such an iconic song. You Need Me, I Don't Need You by Ed. Like, yes. You need me, man, I don't need you. You need me, man, I don't need you at all. You need me, man, I don't need you. You need me, man, I don't need you. You need me, man, I don't need you. You need me, man, I don't need you at all. You need me. And then this is the re-release. As you can see, is a different colour on the disc. The different colour on the disc. As the other one was, and then there's like a transparent, like normal type of disc. I'm not too sure why that's like black. I'm like, wow. You Need Me EP. Yeah, oh yeah, Paw Print Records. It was re-released in 2011, these ones, and then the 5 EPs right here were Gingerbread Man Records in 2015 or 2016. But yeah, the re-release of it with the acoustic one, sadly, which is the same on streaming services as well. And then also the You Need Me EP vinyl. I've just got the black pressing of the EPs. I know there are different colour variations, but well, yeah, they're pretty hard to find. I believe, and when you see them, they're pretty expensive on like eBay and that. But I've just only got the black pressing of the 5 EPs, which is still amazing, I think. Yeah, the black vinyl pressing of You Need Me EP, which is amazing. I love it so much. Yes. Yeah. You Need Me EP on vinyl. I wish I was a fan, like a massive fan that was now. Back when these was selling on the website, the colour variations of them, but yeah, they're hard to find, and they are on eBay. They are pretty expensive to buy, I think. And yeah. So the next EP is Loose Change, the original. So with the Sheeran Lock one, it just featured the A-Team, guys. It had the A-Team on it, not Let It Out. The reason why was because there was a promo CD for Let It Out right here, Let It Out, which is now on. It is confusing because, you know, but originally the A-Team was on Loose Change, the A-Team, and then Let It Out was sold on, well, I'm not too sure, sold, Let It Out promo CD right here, which I do think it was a release around the same time, or a bit after, I'm not too sure. But yeah, A-Team, that's the only difference of Loose Change. The Sheeran Lock version had the A-Team on it, and then Let It Out was just on here. And then when Ed re-released Loose Change, then Let It Out was the first song, and then A-Team was on Plus. But originally, the A-Team was on Loose Change, and that is just crazy to think about. Yeah, 2010, 13 years ago, bloody hell. And then Let It Out was on Island Records, right there, Island Records. This is independently Sheeran Lock, which is amazing. I love so much. And then this is the re-release with Let It Out, not the A-Team. As you can see, Paw Print Records, you know. Actually, Green Street. Yeah, there isn't a barcode on there either. Like, it's just crazy to think about. Like A-Team, Let It Out, the first song, re-release, original Sheeran Lock. That is just insane to think about. Yes. And then the Loose Change vinyl right here. Like I said, I've just got the black pressing vinyls of all the EPs. Wish I did get the coloured pressings, but I'm not too fussed. At least I've still got the EPs on vinyl. Yeah, through Gingerbread Man Records. Loose Change. Ah, love it so much, guys. Loose Change. I think this is one of my favourite EPs. It's either Songs I Wrote With Amy or Loose Change. But I think my favourite song of Loose Change has to be... My favourite songs of Loose Change is Let It Out, Homeless, Sofa, One Night. Has to be. Which I love them all so much. Yes. Loose Change right there. So the next EP is Songs I Wrote With Amy. This is the original. There isn't much of a difference on the original with the re-release, but it just says Sheeran Lock there, where this says Paw Print Records, Warner Music, with a barcode. That's pretty much the differences of the re-release with the original Sheeran look. No song changes, no studio changes, just pretty much the same. I believe Sheeran look re-release of Songs I Wrote With Amy. My favourite songs from Songs I Wrote With Amy. I love them all. Like I said, my favourite EP is with either Loose Change or Songs I Wrote With Amy. But I say Cold She or Cold Coffee or Fall. I don't know. I love them all. Love all the songs from Songs I Wrote With Amy. And then this is the vinyl of Songs I Wrote With Amy. And also on the 4th, just recently, it recently just turned 13 years old, this EP, on the 4th of April, I believe. Yes, Songs I Wrote With Amy. All songs written by Ed Sheeran and Amy Wadge, featuring Ledger Chapman on vocals, which is amazing. Yep, black press and vinyl, like I said. Not the colour variations of the vinyls, like pretty much the same pressing, so I'm not really going to show you guys the pressings anymore of the EPs. And yeah, I might as well just go straight on to Live at the Bedford. So, this one's a really special one to me. I'm lucky enough to have the CD and DVD copy of Live at the Bedford, which I am so grateful for that I actually won this on an auction back in 2020. Recorded at Bedford, Balham, London on Sunday the 17th of October 2010. Literally, the DVD features the A-Team, Homeless, Unite, The City, Four Way with Lang, Cold Coffee, We Are. We Are is one of my favourite Ed Sheeran songs ever. Wayfaring Stranger, Wake Me Up, You Need Me, I Don't Need You, She and Sunburn. From the DVD. Yes, that's why I just originally wanted this, because I love We Are so much. And then, of course, the CD or on the streaming services, just got the A-Team, Homeless, The City, Fall, Wake Me Up and You Need Me, I Don't Need You. Just the 6 songs on the disc or vinyl or. But what my favourite song from Live at the Bedford, I'm saying We Are, because originally We Are is never really on another CD or album or an EP, just on the DVD copy of Live at the Bedford. And also it's signed by Ed there. I did win this on an auction back in 2020. Like, I've never ever seen this anywhere, and I had to just get it. Yeah, Live at the Bedford DVD and CD. But the CD version, I'll have to say You Need Me, I Don't Need You. Again, with the band as well, which I love so much. Yeah, the EP of Live at the Bedford, which I love so. The vinyl of Live at the Bedford EP, which of course still has the songs from the CD and the streaming services, which I love this EP so much, like a live EP. And I do wish Ed did like a live album of maybe I would love like a Mathematics Tour album, just like with Live at the Bedford, you know, like with some songs with a band and some songs with just his guitar and loop pedal, which Live at the Bedford really we see a lot by hearing this EP or on the DVD copy of Live at the Bedford, which I love so much. And yeah, on to number 5 now. Number 5 collaborations projects. So number 5 collaborations projects. This is the Sheeran Lock copy of number 5 collaborations projects. Literally no barcode whatsoever. And yeah, and then that's the re-release of number 5. You know, like literally Sheeran Lock re-release. You can easily see with the barcode and the paw print as well. I love this EP so much as well. My favourite songs from number 5 is Radio with JME and Little Lady with Michael Payne, or Lately with Devlin. I love this EP so much. And also the vinyl of number 5, you know, I just love it so much. Like, yeah. The number 5 collaborations projects, the first ever collaborations projects from Ed with grime artists. I do love number 6 as well. Yeah, you know, number 5 on vinyl. And yeah, that's about it. This video just going to show you a couple more things. So this is a little bit like the sounds of the East Coast CD, but it features Let It Out. Ed Sheeran Let It Out, and this is from 2009, which this copy features the music video version of Let It Out. Dun, dun, dun. It's you, so let it out, let it out. And with this CD right here, Slicks Down Volume 2, this pretty much has Ed's first ever collab on this CD right here from the year 2008, Rough Squad. Literally it says, where is it? Without You featuring Ed Sheeran. Ed's first collab ever. I believe Ed was 16, I believe, when this released. Yep. Slicks Down Volume 2, Rough Squad. Right here, Ed's first ever collab. Just a little miscellaneous right there. Pretty much, yeah, Let It Out on this. I was looking for this for a long time, but then I saw it on here, like, what? Sounds 1. A little bit like sounds of the East Coast, but yeah, we've Let It Out on it, which I love so much. And yeah, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me showing you guys my Ed Sheeran Independent Albums and EPs collection, plus re-releases as well. But they was originally released independently back when Ed was figuring himself out, you know, by becoming successful. This is his way with releasing 5 EPs and then independently releasing albums when he was a teenager. And yeah, you know, I have built a massive collection, which is crazy. Yeah, and if you guys enjoy this video, I'll be doing plus, I'm not too sure when, plus sometime, I'm not too sure when. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.